Hi, Beetle Eddie here. Yes, I'm Beetle Eddie, even though I'm wearing a Rolling Stone hat. Okay, so I just wanted to talk about something interesting that I thought of. And by the way, today is the day of the eclipse day in the area, in New York, wherever you are. And I have my eclipse glasses. I hope they work. I hope they work. I mean, I looked in the sun. And you see not when you put this on, you see nothing. It's just black. You don't see anything. But if you look into the sun's direction, you see the sun. It's amazing. All you see is the sun from this. With these glasses. It's amazing. Today is the eclipse day. And interesting weather the last couple of days. Today we're having the eclipse about 3 o'clock, 3:15. We're gonna be in the peak of the moon going over the sun. Friday we had an earthquake in New York. You believe this? Never had earthquakes. 4.8 on the Richter scale. Coming from a place in New Jersey. It was where it originated, called Lebanon, New Jersey. And it affected the whole tri-state area. So it affected New York, it affected probably all the 5 boroughs, including New Jersey, all of New Jersey. New Jersey and New York and Connecticut probably all got affected. But New York, we never get earthquakes. I don't know, something's going on in the world. We have an earthquake, we have a total eclipse now. Somebody's giving an explanation for this. Some people may are thinking it's maybe the end of the world coming soon. I don't think so, but okay. So anyway, what I want to do today is I want to talk about. I have a list of 10 rock bands. 10 rock bands that I feel are the most important, who made it most important, was the most important of all of rock and roll. How they changed music and all that. This is a top 10, my top 10 rock bands that changed the world. I'm saying that the top. I'm not saying the top 10 rock bands. Like a rating from worst to best, or from 10 to 1, but the most important rock bands that we had. Who changed, they changed music. It wasn't for them, and we don't know what would be. Wouldn't be music like we have today. Of course, you know who's gonna be number 1. I'm not gonna even say that now. Okay? So this is my list. I'm gonna start with number 10. Now, number 10, I have written here Fleetwood Mac. I feel is one of the most important bands to come around in the history of rock and roll. We have, 5 or 6 people, men and women together. You had Stevie Nicks. You had Mick Fleetwood, and they were a great band. Remember the Rumors album? That was their best album. They were fantastic. Okay, that's number 10. Number 9, I have written down, so of course it's my opinion, I have written down Aerosmith. To me, I think Aerosmith is one of the bands that changed the world. Very important band. to be around, for rock and roll. One time I was, in a rock club in Brooklyn, small little club. Well, you have unknowns and all that. All of a sudden, I'm sitting in the club, I'm drinking my beer, and I said, "Who's that on stage?" It was Aerosmith. I said, "What's Aerosmith? Aerosmith's a big band. What's Aerosmith doing in a rock club?" But they were there, and I saw Aerosmith that day. It was fantastic. So, that's number 9. Number 8, to me, Pink Floyd. And what album do I think has changed the world? Dark Side of the Moon. By the way, today is a solar eclipse. The moon's going over the sun. You want to see the sun? You want to see the moon? About 3 o'clock. Let's go. Take your glasses. Don't look at it. Don't look at it without glasses. Take your glasses, and you're going to see total eclipse of the sun with the moon covering it. As a matter of fact, there's a radio station, MB 104.3, rock station, who about 3:02 today, because about 3:25 it's going to reach the peak where the moon is going to be over the sun. They're playing the whole second side of Dark Side of the Moon. That's interesting. So it's going to start at 3:02. So about 3:25, they should the moon should be at the peak of covering the whole sun. And that's when we should take the glasses and look at it. Okay? So that was my number 8, Pink Floyd. Number 7, The Who. Great band. And let me tell you something. If it wasn't, where would we be without Tommy? Without the rock opera Tommy? Matter of fact, right now on Broadway, they have a Broadway show of Tommy. And I haven't seen it, but I would like to. I'd like to see that. Okay, so that's number 7. Number 6, one of my favorite bands, Jim Morrison and the Doors. I'm not going to say Jim Morrison and the Doors. The Doors. Great band. Had about 6 or 7 albums, all great albums. Their debut album was fantastic, with Light My Fire in the End, and 20th Century Fox, Break On Through, The Crystal Ship. Great album. Great album. My favorite Doors album is the second album, Strange Days. And my favorite song from there is When the Music's Over. 11-minute song. When the music's over, turn out the light. Turn out the light. Turn out the light. I love the Doors. I love the Doors. Hello, I love you. Won't you tell me your name? Hello, I love you. Let me jump in your game. Okay, now. So that's number 6. Now I'm coming to my top 5 bands. Number 5. One of my favorite bands. They weren't around so long. Maybe 3 years. I think they had 3 albums. 3 or 4 albums, maybe the most. A band called Cream. Not Queen. Cream. I'll talk about Queen also, but band called Cream, like cream soda. That's Eric Clapton's band. Basically, it's Clapton and Clapton, Jack Bruce on the bass, lead singers, lead singer, and one of the greatest drummers, Ginger Baker. Great band. Sunshine of Your Love, White Room, Politician, Spoonful, Toad. I remember when the Wheels of Fire came out. Double album. The silver album. Silver color. And half the album was live, half the album was recorded in the studio. Great album. Toad with the drum solo. It's about a 15-minute drum solo. Fantastic. So, yeah, that's a great band. Cream. Okay. So that's number 5. Number 4. Queen. Freddie Mercury. Brian May. John Deacon. Roger Taylor. Those 4 guys, they were great. Another one, Bites the Dust. Well, you know, it's kind of disco-ish. Bohemian Rhapsody. Ah, that's a great song. Night at the Opera album. Killer Queen. Somebody to Love. Bicycle. Fat Bottom Girls. Great band. Great band. That's number 4. My top 3 bands. Number 3. And it's in this order. Like 1, 2, and 3. Number 3. Led Zeppelin. Led Zeppelin, was such a great band. Someone told me once, why don't you take, do a Zeppelin marathon. Play every single album from the first until the last 9 albums in a row and play it the whole day. I never tried that. I gotta maybe try that one day. But they were great. Led Zeppelin, number 3. Number 2. The Rolling Stones. The Rolling Stones. That's not why I'm wearing the hat. That's not why I'm wearing the hat. But number 2, the Rolling Stones. Great. Of course, they're a great band. Satisfaction, Brown Sugar, Miss You, Sympathy of the Devil, Give Me Shelter, Let It Bleed. Should I go on? Angie. Come on, all great songs. Ruby Tuesday. They're a great band. But my number 1 band that everybody knows what my number 1 band's going to be. I'm Beatle Eddie. What do you think's going to be? The Beatles! Of course. Everybody says the Beatles are number 1. If you don't, then you don't know rock and roll. Okay, so that's my list. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna read it backwards again. Fleetwood Mac, Aerosmith, Pink Floyd, The Who, The Doors, Cream, Queen, Zeppelin, The Stones, and The Beatles. That's 10 people, 10 groups. You know what? I could have made it 20. Because there's other great groups that I could add. I could add Rush. I could add Kansas. I can add Foreigner. I can add so many. Van Halen. So many. Anyway, that's my video for today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It definitely helps. And please subscribe. I want to get at least another 15 people in the next month. So you can help me. Please subscribe. Even if you don't even have to go to notifications. You can do no notifications. You can do auto notifications. My videos are all good. You're gonna appreciate it. But you don't have to. You know, you don't have to say any notifications. You can say some. You can say all. It's better if you say all. You can get to see all my great videos that I made. Okay, that's it, guys. So have a great day. We'll be seeing you. Okay, bye.